Today we have another grade 7 maths tutorial. Today it's all about graph transformations. Now these are quite tricky. All you have to do is learn the 4 rules because there's 4 different types of transformations for the GCSE. So your first one looks a bit like this. So y equals fx on its own is just the equation of the line. The function of x is the line. So here we've got a curve on this graph. Now if you get the transformation y equals fx plus a, then it has to be a translation in the y-axis. It's something you're just going to have to learn. So if this was y equals fx plus 3, the graph would translate up 3 units. Now for the next one, you have y equals fx minus a, but the a is inside the bracket. Now we know that because it's inside the bracket, it's going to be a translation on the x-axis, but because it's inside the bracket, you have to invert what it's saying to do. So it might be fx minus 3, but that means that you're going to move the graph 3 units in the positive direction because it's inside the brackets. Next we have y equals minus fx. Now this is a reflection in the x-axis. So our graph will look something like this. And the next one is y equals fx inside the bracket minus x, which is a reflection in the y-axis. So this graph will actually look exactly the same. But if we took the example of this graph would just change to be like that. So it's a reflection in the y-axis. So to recap, the first rule is a translation in the y-axis. Second rule is a translation in the x-axis, but you invert whatever's inside. The third rule is a reflection in the x-axis, and the fourth rule is a reflection in the y-axis. These are just something that you're going to have to learn, I'm afraid. See you later.